Nothing I can do in this lifetime is gonna guarantee me a prolonged life or help me avoid a horrible death or a horrific death. Perfect example, Kobe Bryant. This man died at the age of 41 with his 13-year-old daughter in a helicopter crash. Before that, Kobe Bryant won 5 NBA championships, up-teen All-Stars, MVPs, was the ambassador of several charities and foundations, created generational wealth for his family, made $500 million. But you wanna know the greatest thing he did out of all that? He controlled what he can control, and he left the rest to God.
What's up, vlog? Beautiful day outside. Just got out here doing a little sunbathing, just laying in the sun. About to hit some laps around this track. I ain't going too hard today. I'm really just starting to get that love for running back. Cause growing up, I never loved running. And then right before I got to the Army is when I found my love for running. That's how I lost a lot of weight. And in the beginning of my stint here in this assignment, I was loving running, but I lost my way at some point. But yeah, I'm getting that love for running back. So my body aching right now because yesterday I did a lot of running and hit a crazy gym session in the morning, so couldn't sleep last night, so I ended up coming out here and running too. So yeah, man, this week I lost 17 pounds since the beginning of May, since May 4th. And felt like I could have lost more. Was a little down, slightly down than I was previously. Like, I've just been going through a lot with my career and with my weight and stuff and just different outside things. So, and I've been trying to change my ways. So before, like, I'll just say most of last year and then some of this year, so maybe about 8 months, I really was living like, how can I say it? I was living a life with no accountability. And I knew what I was doing was not beneficial. I knew what I was doing was hurting me. It was making me worse, but I didn't want to face that. So I wasn't holding myself accountable like I should have. So now I'm trying to change my ways again. So it was a struggle, like I said, a couple months ago, where I might have a bad day, a binge day, or what have you, or something might not go as expected, and I'll get real down about it, and I'll just eat away and sleep away and just try to do everything else to forget about my problems. But now I'm been facing them, so it's much different. And so, like I said, that's what I mean by I was a little down yesterday, but I'm picking myself up better than I have in the recent months. I'm picking myself up, you know? So just noticing good little changes, noticing little different decisions that I'm making, and I'm proud of myself. So yeah, lost weight. I was about 17 pounds. I got 1 more month where I'm gonna just be on post, not really going nowhere. So I want to take advantage of it. My brother coming to see me. Y'all gonna meet my brother. Big brother coming to see me. And yeah, so got about another month. I'm trying to lose another 20 pounds. Or at least very close to, like I did here, 17 pounds. Another 17 pounds would mean I'm at like 228, which, ooh, that's gonna feel good. 228 gonna feel good. Cause I'm at 244, so 14 pounds, 230, 228, 227. So that's the goal, man. So yeah, man, just a short vlog, just to let y'all know I'm still hanging in there. I'm still doing what I gotta do. Need to get some reading in today. Get some of that in. And probably do a little bit more sunbathing, man. It's gorgeous today. Oh, it's gorgeous today, man. So I'm about to go on this run. See y'all later. Enjoying this good old nectarine. So we back in the way of a superior man. And this is why you gotta read things more than once. If I don't get the understanding, I like to read shit again. And I find myself understanding more than I did the previous time, which was a couple weeks ago, last time I read this book. And it says, it is easy to feel disappointed by life. Success is never as fulfilling as you think it's gonna be. There's a reason for this. Successfully completing a lesser purpose doesn't feel very good for very long, because it is simply preparation for advancing toward a greater embodiment of your deeper purpose. Each purpose, each mission is meant to be fully lived to the point where it becomes empty, boring, and useless. Then it should be discarded. This is a sign of growth, but you may mistake it for a sign of failure. That's tough. Super tough. And before that, it was talking about pulling back the layers of your most inner purpose. And now a lot of times we have a lot of like outer purposes, like things that we learned growing up in childhood that we seen from our parents or whatever. For instance, if you're firefighter, if your dad's a fireman, you want to be a fireman. My dad was in the Army. I ended up in the Army, like, you know, stuff like that. But that a lot of those things are just, what does it say? It says, the outer purposes are often the purposes you have inherited or learned from your parents or in your childhood experiences. Perhaps your father was a fireman, so you want to be a fireman. Or a reaction to him, you decided to be an arsonist. In any case, the outer circles, the purposes you often apply to yourself in your early life, are most likely only distant approximations of your deepest purpose. So we got a lot of outer purposes, things that distract us, things that we are like learned behaviors. It make a lot of sense. It's crazy because you never, it's like success is not, it doesn't last long. That's why some of the most successful people don't really harp over their accolades or the last accomplishment. They're like, okay, I did that. That's what I wanted to do. What's the next thing, you know? Like, they're never that surprised or that proud of it. I noticed that about the most successful people. I'm really just sunbathing right now. I'm getting hella dark. Which is what I wanted for some reason. I'm a Florida boy. I just like when the sun is out. Okay. Did a real long run today. Ate good today. Brought some groceries, brought some fruits and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to make a smoothie. I'm gonna put y'all in on that. See how it tastes, see how it come out. I had a NutriBullet for the longest and I still haven't used it. I'm about to see what it's hitting for.